Erin Field's life was going exactly as she had planned. A field hockey and lacrosse star at Messalonskee High School, Erin continued her field hockey career at Goucher College in Maryland. Law school was in her future, but then her future changed, just like that.
I don't even remember like the hammock falling or anything like that. I just remember sitting on it.
It was July 11th, 2017. Erin Field was in a hammock on the roof of her brother's apartment in Boston. The hammock was attached to a chimney on one side and a wall on the other. The chimney cracked and fell on top of Erin. Her boyfriend Jack pulled the bricks off as quickly as he could, but the damage was done. Injuries to her ribs, lungs, and her C6 vertebrae. She lost all feeling in her legs and most feeling in her arms. Erin was paralyzed from the waist down.
I get annoyed because I was the one, like Jack was like, oh, like let's just sit up here and hang out. And I was like, no, let's go in the hammock. So I'm just like, it's so weird how such a small decision like changed my life.
She went from weeks in the hospital to months at the Spalding Rehab Center before being allowed to go home. Now, 19 months later, Erin is continuing down her road to recovery. Her family has moved from Sydney to Boston so they and her therapy bulldog Oakley can support whatever she needs whenever she needs it. Erin's mother Heidi has gone from watching her daughter take on Skowhegan in field hockey to watching her try and move a little bit more.
Those are hard. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to think about. But, you know, that's me thinking about it. She doesn't feel that way. You know, we don't really have those conversations. She's funny, like she'll look at pictures, she'll look back at pictures at high school and her friends and things that have happened, and she'll laugh and remember, but it makes me sad. It doesn't make her sad.
I have these weird dreams where I can walk and I can play field hockey, but only for 15 minutes. And then my legs are tired and I'll wake up and my legs will hurt. This side's hard.
Yeah, what's up with that side?
I don't know.
Erin has not let the accident define her life plan. She just had to adapt.
Erin Alexandra Fields.
When I first met her, she was like, oh, I'm going to go back to school. And I was like, oh, when? Like next year? She's like, no, in like 6 weeks. And I was like, whoa. Like I was like, I don't know. And then she came back and just got after it ever since. Like, she doesn't quit.
That kind of attitude can be key to any recovery. For Erin and her family, not having a rear view mirror and always looking ahead to what's next has been instrumental to their new life.
I think I've always been positive, but since the accident, like I think it's changed my perspective on everything. And I think I'm just happier. Like I was like very happy before the accident, but I think I'm more appreciative, like to be alive and to help other people. Because before I don't know, it's just like you're just living your life and it's just all about you. And since the accident happened, I just think about other people a lot more.
What you have to do is you have to look at what you have, not what you don't have, and we still have her. So, you know, in our school, in our community, we've had people that have lost their children, and my heart goes out to them, and I could never complain a day in my life. You know, she's still here. She's getting better every day.
And the results prove it. Since the accident, Erin has been working hard, really hard.
Her progress has definitely improved. When she first started, her neck was really weak and we'd have to take breaks because of her neck, and now her neck isn't really an issue at all.
As for the future for this 23-year-old, Erin thought she wanted to be a lawyer before the accident. Now she knows she does.
I want to do therapy for like a couple years till I'm strong enough to actually go to law school. I don't want to do it online, like I want to go in this chair. So that's my goal.
If you're not walking.
Yeah, if I'm not walking. Yeah, I mean, I'll walk. If I can walk, I'll walk.
If she can walk, she'll walk. She's also, oh, by the way, going to practice disability law, which has now changed because of her accident. She said there's a lot of things that she's realizing are not accessible to her, and she wants to be one of the people that helps change that so that things are more accessible to people like her. Unbelievable attitude. I mean, I cried, I smiled. I'm so thankful to that family for letting us in and telling obviously a very personal story. They've had such tremendous support in the town of Sydney and the community in Oakland that they couldn't say enough about. So.
And the support of her family moving down there, and her therapy dog.
Which all happened because of the support of their town. They had a GoFundMe GoFundMe page. They raised enough money for the family to be able to go down and for her to be able to get the help she needed. So it's Mainers helping Mainers, and it was
Absolutely.
beautiful. So anyway,
We wish her the
great
best
story,
of luck in her
100%.
journey forward.